You want to open talking about that?
Oh boy.
Hold up, hold up.
Long
What?
story.
All right.
Okay.
Before we do that,
There's also a summary of it on YouTube.
all right. So let's before we get into anything, we'll do the little intro,
Dude, do you
Reno.
have the same footage from last
Look, we
time?
didn't re-record something. Okay, I forgot. I'm the worst
Oh,
streamer.
wait, let me open your stream.
I'm the worst.
Guys.
Oh man. Okay. So sorry about the reuse footage. Forgot to re-record. Scuff stream. My bad.
no.
Blame Zubaz. I'm the worst. All right. So welcome everyone to episode 6 of Kick the Router. This week we have BlueGod, aka Blue Boy, aka Zane,
Hey
aka
friends, it's me.
aka the best as well,
That's true.
aka Evo second place Soul Calibur 6 2019 player.
that hurts my feelings.
So yeah, thanks for coming on, man. I know it was a little bit short notice.
Of course, man. Yeah,
But
no worries.
it was awesome having you on. So
I actually was gonna ask you one day if I could come on. I really like.
I think I asked you before,
the show
and
you
you
did.
just like ghosted me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Damn.
I was like, it was like almost a month ago. I was like, "Hey Zane, you want to
Oh,
come on the
okay.
podcast?" And then just no. I think you were playing League, and just
Shit.
no
Okay, maybe
response.
that-
And I was like,
Maybe I
"Oh,
was just like, maybe I was angry or something. You know, when I play League sometimes.
that could have been it." I was like, "Oh shit, I guess he doesn't want to be on."
I'm impressed you still play that game.
Same, to be honest.
Really? Oh shit.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Me and Zubaz were Overwatch players, and
Mhm.
and we
And
share
I
that thing.
heard. Yeah.
And we thankfully don't
I
play that shit
heard
anymore.
the game might actually be good now because of like
forced comp.
position change or something. Like you're actually forced to like run certain comps, which makes it a lot more
Yeah,
fun.
so like they're 3 years too late for something that was asked for.
Oh.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
I played in season 1 and people are asking for it in season 1.
Yeah.
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 Well, you got like the most boring stale meta for like literally almost 2 years.
Like imagine most of the game being like damage characters, but then you don't play
Mhm.
any of them.
Yeah.
Because tanks and supports are
Rip.
broken.
So
no.
that was pretty much that. So I guess we'll go back on a little bit more on topic of Blue God, the transition
God.
from boy to god. It's like a
Oh.
boys to men.
Am I telling this story?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
sure.
okay, so Soul Calibur 5, right? I used to play. I didn't travel as much in Soul Calibur 5, right? I used to play a lot of online, and one of the people I played against online a lot was Lost Providence, right? So, and if you beat Lost Providence online, he gets very salty.
Or in general.
So yeah, in general, yeah. So yeah, that happened, and he kind of like shit talked me. He's like, you wouldn't amount to anything offline. If these games were offline, nothing. You wouldn't beat me. You wouldn't stand a chance, etc., etc.
Yo, what the fuck are you doing, Zubaz?
And
Adjusting the
right, what are you
volume.
doing, Zubaz?
Adjusting the
Stop
volume.
that. Oh, okay. So anyways, Midland Warfare was coming up. There was a 1K pop bonus. I knew LP was gonna be there, so I issued a challenge to him on Facebook, for a first to 10, $100 money match versus him and Hawkeye. I don't remember exactly why Hawkeye. I think Hawkeye thought he could beat me too, or maybe because like Hawkeye is LP's homie or something. But that happened. I won the tournament, and I won the first to 10, and LP was not very happy. Um, and you can see a summary of it on Party Wolf's YouTube channel. It's there. Yeah, sometimes
mean,
like,
it's all like it.
honestly, sometimes yeah, go ahead and link it. Sometimes when like I'm depressed and like about Calibre, I'll watch that video and like I'll feel a lot
Oh,
better.
shit.
I'm like, shit, this is well,
When you start feeling like Blue Boy, you watch the video and you're like, wait, I'm Blue God.
yeah,
There you go.
yeah, but yeah. Ever
Uh,
since then, me and LP have been cool after that though. He respects me now, and I respect him a lot as well.
Mhm.
But at the time, like, we wanted to beat each other up in game.
Sometimes you need the rivalries.
Yeah. So after that, like it was like so Soul Calibur was dominated by the old heads, right? Like,
Yep.
Zeph, LP. But like after that, there was like a new era. It was like I got really good, Party Wolf got really good, and IRM got really good, right? So we made like Team New Gods. and
Oh yeah.
yeah, that happened for like it lasted like the team lasted for like a couple of weeks or something, but that's how I got the name Blue God because like we're the new gods, and I was like, oh, Blue God sounds really good, so
That's the story of
yeah,
how.
that's how I ascended from Blue Boy to Blue God.
That's how the boy
It's really
became a
funny
god.
because anyone who knows me from Soul Calibur 5 calls me Blue Boy, and anyone who's met me in Soul Calibur 6 calls me Blue God. So you
Okay.
can usually tell like when a person met me depending on which name they call me.
I did not meet you in 5, but I know you from
Mhm.
5, so I still say blue boy sometimes.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. I
Do you feel special?
a little bit, little bit.
Nice.
I
Only a little
was
bit.
I was an
Fun.
online warrior, and
Mhm.
blue boy was blue boy was he
Blue-
was like he was the god
I like how you
of the
said it
online.
twice.
He was the
Dude,
god
I
of
was really
online
good
warriors.
online. It's like I play I play really aggressive, right? And like
Mhm.
I think online tends to favor aggressive play styles where you just push buttons. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So,
Mhm.
all right. So we go from there to I guess there was a. How long did you play Soul Calibur 5 for? Like, was it?
I started in 2013.
Mhm.
And like after a couple of months after I started, I went to Evo. That was my first tournament, Evo 2013.
Mhm.
So I guess I played Soul Calibur 5 every year except the first.
Okay. Even up
Yeah.
until like the release of Soul Calibur 6.
Yeah, I mean I still play it now.
Oh.
We had Soul Calibur 5 at Wednesday Night Fights yesterday,
Mhm.
and Julian Deluxium played it, but unfortunately, like by the time the tournament finished, it was time to close, so I didn't get to play.
Mhm.
So I was pretty bummed out about that. I did
Yeah.
play it at Evo though, so yeah, I still play C5.
Nice. I know Ender's
Yeah.
J had the opportunity to witness the best
Oh
Cervantes.
yeah, we played Cervantes mirrors. It was just like it was literally like A slide B AA backstep 4B brave edge, and yeah, that was like the extent.
I
Don't forget
know
that badass 2A you had, where you just fucking
Oh
he's
yeah,
out
that
there
2A, 2A, that's right.
2A,
block,
2A,
yes.
Dude, it
2A.
was insane because like his 2A on block was a reset to neutral because of his backstep and pushback on 2A.
Yeah.
So you could just be like 2A, 2A, 2A. It was like 2A zoning.
The
Yeah,
chat's calling
you
it the
couldn't do anything.
projectile 2A.
Projectile 2A. That's literally what it was. Projectile 2A zoning. It's like
That's
Azul 668, but like on a 2A.
Yeah, it was that move was amazing.
That move was great.
It's funny that his first experience was with the worst Cervantes, and he got to see the best Cervantes.
Probably
Right.
the actual worst Cervantes.
Yeah. So,
Yeah,
that,
for sure. I agree.
okay. So you played Soul Calibur 5. Actually, you still play Soul
Mhm.
Calibur 5.
I
Uh,
still play Soul Calibur 5, yes.
okay, and
Right.
then
Which is my
Patroclus.
favorite character. Yeah.
I miss Patroclus. Like, I
Me
know,
too,
I
dude.
know it's a bit of a
Patroclus
hot take to some
blocks.
people, but dude, Patroclus was a sick character.
Dude, Patroclus was amazing. I really miss everything about that character. His playstyle, like his cheap ass mids, his I win kick, like his quotes after he won, they were so stupid.
Did you know that
It's like,
Cassandra has the
no.
win kick? She says "I win."
She
with her,
does. Yeah, she does. She has some of Pat's quotes and moves that look really
She
similar
actually
to
says
Pat's.
Price of Justice in story mode.
Oh, she does. Okay,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't know that.
I did it. I was playing it. I did it CE. I was like, oh shit, she's saying
Mhm.
that
Yeah,
instead.
she says like as planned and stuff too.
Mhm.
Outside of story mode, yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
then
think
like
it says I
her,
will show you before.
yeah, she does.
Yeah.
The price of like integrity or something. Then she says as planned. She also has her 236 AB. It like really reminds me of Pat's 236 AB, where it's like a really early tech crouch mid horizontal
Yeah.
with like a mid follow up rather than a low like Sophie's.
Mhm.
Um,
Well, hopefully, season 2 or 3, we get
Which is like
the
it
hero
makes
back.
me happy, but it makes me like concerned at the same time because she's so similar. Like she has a lot of Pat's moves. I think that might just be like it means like hey, Pat isn't coming back.
Like
Because
how
we
with
would've
Rock
saved
is
you.
not going to come
Yeah.
back because they gave Rock's moves to
Yeah.
Astaroth. They're like, oh, okay, well, this character is just never returning,
Yeah.
which is unfortunate. But
We'll see.
the I guess like the wait between Soul Calibur 5 to 6. Soul Calibur 6
Mhm.
gets announced. What is going through your head?
When Soul Calibur 6 gets announced,
Yeah.
at first I was like, holy shit, Soul Calibur 6 is actually happening. You know, the rumors were true. Because we heard about it before, right? The French told us at NEC. And
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. That's true.
they had a good source. So like, but then like I saw it with my own eyes. I'm like, Soul Calibur 6 is here. You know, like I can't wait to play this game. And then like, I saw the trailer for Grow. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna play this fucking character. This character is so cool.
Mhm.
And then I played Grow like on the first patch, and I was like, I don't want to play this character anymore. Yeah.
And then
Uh,
he looks over and it's like, what a thrill!
And then like I tried Aswell, right? And
Yeah.
like I'm like, this character's cool. He has cool quotes. And I tested some of his stuff in like training mode, and like literally within like 15 minutes of playing him in training mode, I was like, this character's broken. I actually really like
Yeah.
this character, so I guess I'll play this character. It's the only other character I find cool. So yeah,
Okay.
that's how I started playing Aswell.
Mhm.
Um, what the final straw was, I went to a local. We had a team tournament,
Yeah.
and I played against Signy's Yoshimitsu.
Mhm.
Well, like I was playing Grow, and he AA'd after everything, and like I couldn't do anything. I lost. Like I got 2-0'd like against Yoshimitsu AA only. I was like, yeah, it's time to switch. And then like I played Aswell. Like I started AAing him back, and I was like, nice. It feels good to be like on the other end.
Feels good to have an I-10.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you get your hands on the game, start playing.
Mhm.
Your plans for traveling for the game, was that like an immediate kind of thing for you? You were definitely wanting to travel for the
Of
game more?
course. Yeah, yeah. So, I actually like traveled a lot in SC5 as well, at least in
Mhm.
2014.
Mhm.
But after that, it's expensive and like there's no prize money, so it's really hard to like travel and attend things from the West Coast.
Yeah.
When there's like
Uh,
not very much money involved. But
and also everything's in
yeah,
Philadelphia.
yeah, exactly. Literally everything was in Philly except for like even the SCR and NCR stopped happening eventually, right? For
Yeah.
Soul Calibur 5. So there's literally nothing on the West Coast. Like not a single tournament was on the West Coast. So I was like, all right, I think I quit Soul Calibur 5, right? I like stopped playing the game completely. But I did go to a couple NECs because like I wanted to see the community and I miss seeing everyone.
Mhm.
So and then for Soul Calibur 6, I was like, I traveled when I didn't play Soul Calibur 5 for Soul Calibur, right? I'm definitely gonna travel for Soul Calibur 6. That was my mindset. I was like, yeah, I'll actually play this game and compete.
Yeah, I know. For myself, I wasn't sure about wanting to like travel and everything for tournaments at
Hmm.
first. But after going to defend the North, it's like, okay, yeah, for sure. Like I'm gonna keep coming out to
Yeah,
these
dude.
things.
Every time I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna play this game as much. It's like I don't want to attend as many tournaments. I go to a tournament, I'm like, fuck, I want to go to like 10 more tournaments now.
Right? It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, how do I afford all of these events that I want to go to?
Right. It's like,
Yeah.
Which I think the community is definitely an amazing part of our game, right?
I
It's
agree.
very welcoming. It feels like there's so many people where it's like they're your friends. Like they're not just people you play against online or you see at
Yeah,
tournaments. It's like
they feel like a second family almost.
I remember when I was at Defend the North, we went out for dinner with like 30 people
Hmm.
at a table, and like, which I feel terrible for the people working there,
Hmm.
but it was an amazing time. Like we all had this big massive meal together, and it was a really good time. So things like that are really the community, which I guess is the reason why we got season 2 as well, is really dedicated and passionate.
Hmm.
Which I think is after getting season 2 is really kind of reinvigorated everyone's passion for the
Dude,
game.
like you look at Twitch and like there's a lot more numbers. People are super hyped. People are tweeting about Soul Calibur. I think
I mean, Evo,
we're
most entered tournament in Soul
yeah,
Calibur history.
yeah. Like
Speaking,
after
oh,
seeing the season 2 announcement, I'm like, holy shit! Calibur might actually be at Evo twice. Like for the
yeah,
first time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that could happen, definitely.
mhm,
yeah.
which is awesome. Speaking of Evo, in
Hmm.
preparation for Evo, was there like specific things you were preparing for, or like your training regimen change, or
I just played. So before Evo, my training was I played Link Wars and Julie, like that was it. Like, cause we were in SoCal. I played Link Wars especially a lot. I played him like we spent like 4 hours straight one day just playing over and over again. So I just played a bunch of games against good players, and that was my preparation. I didn't like prepare for like anyone in particular, cause like there's just so many good players going that I'm
Mhm.
like I'll just like try to get better at the game rather than like at specific things.
okay, which I think worked
Yeah.
pretty well for you as you are obviously a
Yeah.
top player in the game. I've won a few
Appreciate it.
majors, getting at least top 8. I think top 8 in almost every single tournament you've entered for 6.
I think in 6, NEC. Yeah, I think I got top 8 at every major I entered in 6.
Okay, which is quite the feat. Now, at Evo Grand Finals
It
against
really says I suck.
against Utoto, a Valdo player,
Hmm.
was that a matchup, an experience that you were like really kind of not
Oh boy,
prepared for?
I I have PTSD from Voldo. I hate that character. I don't think I was prepared very well. I learned a lot of things like after, like I talked to a lot of people. They're like, hey, you could, especially like Boom and Party, they're like, yeah, you GI this here, like duck this here, you step this
Do I
here,
even
but
say
like,
that much?
yeah, you're like, you GI versus Mantis, like you're supposed to
Oh
like
yeah.
step here. I don't know like exactly. I forgot it all, but you guys were like, you should do this here, and
Mhm.
I was like, holy shit, like. Before Evo Japan, I'm gonna lap the fuck out of this character because I don't know what the hell to do against Mantis.
I remember I played Utoto in the first degree, and it was on
Oh,
that
the
Samsung
laggiest
TV.
monitor of all
Yeah, yeah,
time.
yeah. And I
Yeah.
was like, wow, all these GIs I know, I can't even do any of them. I'm like there with Keelik, just standing there. I'm basically just like not even blocking, and the dash is hitting me. Just standing there. It's like, oh.
Uh,
But I did beat skill on that monitor, 5-3. Get fucked.
damn.
I
Can't. He
played.
can't. He
I
couldn't do
played.
his. Go ahead.
Okay, sorry. I played Kiev on a set in that monitor, and like whenever I really wanted to win around, and I didn't want to like risk anything, because Muscle Buster's I-24, I would just use 1A as my mix-up mid. Or sorry, mix-up low. Yeah, it's like that he
Yeah,
couldn't
that
block
TV
it.
was great. You could do everything.
Yeah, exactly.
It reminds me of the first time I ever went offline. There was a Toronto guy named Dino, and he brought this monitor.
I played that guy actually.
Yeah, Valdo player, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So he brings this monitor, which looks like a thing out of the early 2000s. Like this must have been like the first HDMI monitor that was
all
on the
time.
market, right? He's like, hold on. He brings this thing out. I'm like, man, this thing's ancient. I'm like kind of sus on it, and he's like, hold up, before we play, let me put this in game mode. And I don't think it did anything. 'Cause it was literally like playing on a 3-bar. It was something else. So online warriors, you're gonna go to your first event, bring the oldest HDMI monitor you can. It's basically online. Put it in game mode, doesn't do much, but it'll make your opponent feel slightly less salty, I guess.
I remember like one of the worst experiences I've ever been through was so we used to have like this local thingy called Lounge Live,
Mhm.
and they had this like big ass like 70-inch TV which had like a built-in like it was like an arcade cabinet with like a 70-inch TV and had a built-in like PlayStation 3, Xbox, and Wii.
Mhm.
And we started playing Soul Calibur 4, right? And they did this thing where like they played with viewers.
Mhm.
And like it's a 70-inch TV, so there's like so much goddamn input lag, right?
Yeah.
In Soul Calibur 4 online in Wi-Fi cross
Oh my
country.
god.
Yeah, like it was me and Zane, if you guys remember Zane from Soul Calibur 5, and we played
Yes.
online, and we lost to a literal mashing scrub lord who knows nothing about the game because our inputs like just did not come out. They came out like, I'm not even exaggerating, like maybe 4 or 5 seconds later. Like I'm not exaggerating. Like it literally came out 4 or 5 seconds later.
You
It's
have
like,
a lot
holy
of funny
shit.
stories with lag, like that. That one guy. I forget his name. That stupid maxi player.
That stupid Maxi player. Which one?
Yeah, yeah. Who kept saying
Oh,
he
Maximo.
made him quit the. No. What's his name? He was like Canadian or some shit.
Raw Soul.
Yeah. That was so stupid. Holy shit. That was so bad.
That was pretty bad.
It hurt the stream, but it was funny that
Dude.
said he made you rage quit when you were like up like what was it
Yeah.
like 9 or some shit, and he's like I can't finish this shit.
I remember I got butthurt because
Cause
Oh,
what? Your
Oh.
mic started cutting out.
he's dying. His connection's dying.
He's dying.
like,
Blue, you're dying.
everyone
You are dying.
He's going
Fix.
he's going full
like
robot.
playing along with like holy boy rage quit. Like everyone was really butthurt.
Cool story, bro. We couldn't hear any of it. We didn't hear
I
anything you
lagged.
said.
I couldn't.
Yeah, you did.
1 second.
Oh no.
We're dying.
Dude, the SC4 lag's coming.
His ghost has came to lag the podcast. Oh.
Dude, it's about to be an
It's better.
online
You
rock.
guys hear me again?
Yeah. You cut out, so we didn't hear
Oh,
any of the story. Oh, I did it again.
Oh no.
Oh.
Well,
We can't talk.
Kick the router. What episode? Thanks
6.
Thanks for watching. Hopefully he's able to do this. Oh no.
But like,
I think this story's cursed.
it, uh,
Remember to give us your Twitch primes while we're waiting. Dude, this Maxi player from SC5 or whatever.
Russell, yeah.
Dude,
Is that what you're talking
yeah, man, he heard this story and he's like, time to DDoS Blue. You want to message him and see if he's alive? Oh, I can still kind of hear him a little bit.
Yeah, same.
yeah.
All right. Well, we'll wait for him to come back. I guess we'll ask the chat. We got a question for you, Party Wolf.
For me?
Yeah. What was your favorite moment in SC6 tournament moment in SC6 so far?
I mean the winners finals of Evo was so good.
That was an amazing
it was
set.
insanely close and insanely well played the whole time. So that's probably that. And I don't think Voldo or Mitsu are like particularly annoying to watch. They can be pretty fun to watch. So,
Dude, Raw Soul. Wait, hold on. Raw Soul literally just kicked Blue's router.
Yeah, I would say that for sure.
Yeah, that was an amazing set. The whole Evo like top 8 in general is really awesome. Other than the fact that it was done after like a 10-hour day. Oh, it killed me.
It killed you?
I'm not on the camera anymore. It's just your chin. It's
What?
just zoomed in on your chin for some reason.
Nice.
Oh, I think it's
Is it
because
a
Blue.
good-looking
I
chin?
think it's because Blue DC'd. Oh, there he is.
Hello?
Hello?
I think I should be good now.
All
I
right.
just had to restart the laptop. Yeah.
Yeah, we were saying that Raw Soul kicked your router.
Oh yeah, Russell kicked my router.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Um,
I saw someone in chat like just now mention how the screams blew out the speakers that fly around, and it's funny because when I was playing at Evo, like the headsets like noise canceled everything, so I couldn't hear anything. Right. The only thing like I could hear was like Zeph screaming, and whenever I soul charge, I heard reason. So
Yeah.
yeah.
it is awesome for anyone that has never gone to a tournament live, again, and been in the crowd. It is awesome being just like with everyone because like
Yeah,
whatever like
that's,
Nightmare
like-
does 2A plus B, literally the whole crowd's like, with this you burn. Everyone does it. Like it's like everyone says the as well quotes. It's
Yeah, if a quote's
awesome.
good, it's
Or
gonna be
like-
heard.
Yeah, or like at NEC where everyone was like, "All I can do."
Yeah,
is
yeah,
this."
yeah.
Yeah, that was so cool.
Yeah.
I love when people.
But and
scream soul charge quotes.
and they were singing the stupid fucking Witcher song, which I hated.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
dude, the Savior's power.
Oh, the Savior's power in top 8.
That was
was
amazing.
sick.
And when you did it, I was just like, I wasn't there. I was yelling because we were in a watch
Uh-huh.
party. I was like, screaming around. I was like, oh my god, he did it. They're like, why would you do it? I'm like, the rule is whenever you can save your power, you save your power.
That's true.
Exactly. Yeah.
It was amazing.
It's good for when you need to take a bathroom break in the middle of the set.
Like whole
Like,
whole
holy
minute.
shit, I have like 5 minutes to do whatever I want.
Dude, it's like a straight up astral finish.
It really is.
I mean, it might as well be. It does so much
Actually, that'd be
damage.
interesting. Can someone time an astral finish and time that super whenever it KOs to see like which one's
I think
longer?
the super will be longer.
Consider yourself.
Astral finishes are pretty long.
saved.
I'm actually kind of curious.
We need a timer. Someone needs to do it.
Yeah, someone needs to get on this.
Yeah, we need this. We need to know who has the longer cinematics in our fighting game. Okay, so
Oh, love when everyone did the muscle buster arms. Yeah, I saw that too.
yeah, the things like that makes the tournament just like being there way more enjoyable, just for like the whole like the community aspect of it. Like you just don't get that at home.
You definitely do not at all.
You also don't lose your voice at home unless you're me.
You can also block things when you play offline, which is kind of cool.
It's much easier, to guess those mix-ups and see those online lows. You can actually see them, which is pretty cool. So I guess after your grand final set with Utoto, what did you think? Like of Utoto just overall, just from playing.
So he's very good. Like he's definitely the best player in Japan, but I'm very interested to see like how it would play out when like he plays against people who actually like know what Voltu does. So we'll find out at Evo Japan. I can't answer that. Like he's a really good player, but I'm not sure how good he is. Like, is he the best in the world, or is he just like one of the best in the world? We'll find that out at Evo Japan.
I mean, as my not top player opinion, I don't think there is like a singular best player in the world. I think there is like a collective of best players, but it's like anyone in that group can take games off each other. Right? And like lose to the kind of collective of top players. But again, that's my not top player opinion. No, I think you're good. Oh, maybe.
Close other tabs.
Oh, maybe it is lagging a little bit.
I guess I'm at his end.
Yeah, it's lagging on my end.
Okay.
I turned everything off except for the Discord call. Maybe that should help.
Might.
Probably.
I think it helped. Yeah.
Open your task manager. See if it's overloading anything.
Yeah, this is a League of Legends laptop. Okay.
Alright, it says my ping is 604 milliseconds. Jeez. Okay, it's back to 78. Yeah, I'm good now.
Alright, that was
cool.
Really high ping. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's insane, actually.
Yeah, that's very insane. Alright, I guess I'll open stream chat on my phone so I can see if anyone has anything.
Okay. So, post Evo, what are your... I guess we had the announcement of both Season 2 and Cassandra. So... when you saw the Okubo go up on stage, were you in the venue or were you like in a hotel room watching?
I was at neither. I was walking to a hotel, and like Boom picked us up. Right, it was me, Holy Carp, and actually it was just me and Holy Carp.
Yeah, he came into our room like right after.
And he picked us up. Yeah, and it was like, by the way, Haomaru's in the game. I was like, huh? That's the first thing he said.
Who the fuck's that?
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I didn't know who the fuck that was. I was like, who the hell is that? Who's in our game?
Are you excited for that at all? Are you excited for that character as the guest character?
Not really.
I'm not either.
Yeah, Mitsutugi.
That's the only thing that I thought was disappointing.
I am very excited for the other characters. I'm like almost certain the first character is gonna be Cassandra, so I'm excited for that. Sorry, not Cassandra. What? Setsuka. I'm excited for that because that means Woes is gonna play more.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Woes will finally have a main.
I feel like it actually would be Huang because he's already has voice acting.
I think because he's already in story mode and stuff.
Yeah, he's voice acted already.
Yeah.
They probably have to like hire a Setsuka person still.
Yeah. And he has his redesign already kind of done.
Yeah. So I would assume him first.
Yeah, which is I know a lot of people have been wanting him. Yeah, if he's coming. I know people have been wanting him or Yunsung.
I kind of want a Soul Calibur 5 character, preferably Pat, but if not, maybe like Alcohol. I guess Alcohol's SC4. This is why it would be cool. Yeah.
Young's Y.
Even a Soul Calibur 4 character would be cool.
What if it's like Young's Y hitting on Amy in the story mode?
Young's Y
like some girl.
Dude, it's just Twilight all
over again.
Already
got money.
I forgot they're like technically a thing. You know, speaking of Amy, that reminds me of Viola. That reminds me that Aswell like created Viola, right?
Yeah.
So Aswell
something like that.
Ruined Soul Calibur 6 and Soul Calibur 5.
This is true.
If you think about it that way, yeah. I thought that was funny when it was like, "Hey, Aswell created Viola." Wait, Viola was like the Aswell of Soul Calibur 5. So.
Yeah, it would be nice to see Vi again because that character was cool. It was just a shame that he was literally unusable.
So bad.
He was so trash. I like. Oh my god, that character was garbage.
I think you could beat Zwei with pre-patch Tira in this game.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like his best moves were like the tools that everyone else had, but his were way worse than everyone else's.
And like his 2A had no range. It's like a frame slower than everyone else's. And
Yeah.
I don't know. They just made all of his moves slower than everyone else's and do less damage and
I
unsafe.
remember he had a B hold and an A hold. Like, oh shit, the wolf's
Mhm.
coming out. I was like, oh, you just stuck it every time, and there's no reason not to,
Mhm.
or you sidestep it every time.
Then you like step. Yeah, some characters could even auto GIB hold. I think, right? So.
Yeah, Sheila could.
I think Cervantes also could he not?
I don't think Cervantes could because it
No.
was a kick.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I think yeah, in that game I think it only did weapons, and Ein's not a weapon.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that character was absolute garbage.
Yeah.
I would like to see Hilda
Trash.
back. I know she leaves a bad taste in a lot of people's mouths because of how crazy she was in 4. I like that character though, so
God damn it, Steve.
I'd like to see that character back. But I would take Patroclus over her if it was one of the
No
others.
one played Hilda.
I played
in
Hilda.
5. No. Who? Yeah, Hilda was your main.
No, I played her though. Siegfried was my main.
Yeah, how about that?
I know there's at least one person that would like that character, but I don't think that's enough.
Who?
Not me. Sorry.
What character?
Dampierre.
Hilda.
There's at least one person.
Oh,
that would want that.
Dampierre. Oh, we're talking about Dampierre. I hate
Yeah,
that character.
only one thing.
Only one person. Only
Literally
one
one
person.
person in the world, I think, wants Dampierre.
Yeah, there's only one person in the world.
Yeah.
But and I think it was for me. I was really excited to see the season 2 thing. It was nice that like it wasn't planned at all, but like the community support and everything was enough to make that happen. I think
Yeah,
it really
feels
shows.
good,
Yeah.
like being able to make a difference. You know, by just like attending tournaments and like
Attending, making
games.
content,
Yeah.
streaming and everything, that it all was enough for Namco to finally give its redheaded stepchild a hug. Right, and they say like, "Hey, you guys are all right." So I'm excited for that.
I'm very excited as well.
Yeah.
What do you think is the most interesting thing from the season 2 trailer, besides the characters not being there?
The most interesting thing was definitely I think the soul charge activation, where like you can use it offensively now instead of like defensive like get off me tool. So I'm really excited for that. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it's kind of like
that's
a
definitely the thing.
install mechanic or something.
Yeah, I don't know exactly how it's gonna function, but like it actually might like, you know how sometimes like you'll soul charge like against Ivy or something, and like you'll be helping her more than like
Yes.
yourself.
More than yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited, like, cause like being a short range character in this game sucks, right? Like.
Yeah, the long
So
range
I feel
characters
like
are
yeah.
definitely powerful.
So I feel like that could help and like balance the game.
Mhm.
Like having like a soul charge activation for both kinds of characters.
Yeah, I know that when Evil Keelik shows up and he runs at me, I just pop my soul charge. It's like, all right, well, get fucked. Like, what are you gonna do?
Dude, the worst thing about like Evil Keelik is like when you soul charge, you're Evil Keelik. The enemy player literally just like 2Ks you only.
But he has
And
a hop kick now. He has a hop kick now.
Exactly. Yeah. So
Yes.
you might be able to deal with it. Like if that hop
I
kick
know,
like combos into super or something, like fuck
I-
your 2K bitch. That would be cool. Or like you're playing Evil Keelik and like you land a move and you knock them down, and then like they spend the entire match rolling and you lose more HP. Like it's just like,
dude, whenever people get
So-
up immediately, I'm like, thank you.
Thank you so
I don't have
much.
to cancel my soul charge.
Yeah, it's I'm excited definitely for the new moves as well to see what because apparently every character is at least getting
Oh, me
one new
too.
move. So
Yeah.
maybe they'll give Siegfried a useless move that everyone wants.
What?
Okay, I have a
B4.
question for you guys. If Aswell were to get a new weapon, what would you guys want it to be? This is for stream chat as well.
I think I mean like great sword's kind of like the only thing he's missing.
A great sword.
Hmm.
He already kind of has like a bow and stuff.
What would I want? How about like a crossbow?
A crossbow. That's
Yeah.
you.
I mean, he
guess
kind of
so.
has
That'd be
that
cool.
with like the spear where he shoots you.
All right, fine. How about a chainsaw? How about? Fuck.
A chainsaw.
Yeah, yeah.
A chainsaw. A Glock.
Glock stance. Glock stance would definitely be.
Yin said
stance.
nunchucks. That's really
He
funny.
does like the Reaper pose, and that's just the stance.
Die.
Oh my god, that would be amazing. But yeah,
I'm
season
very
2.
excited to see what they're gonna do to Aswell in season 2.
Well, they said in the Okubo said in the Kayane interview. I don't know if you've read that. That they
I
weren't
did.
planning on really changing the characters that they've made too much. Like if the character's pretty good now, they're not looking
Yeah,
to
I
nerf
think-
them into the ground.
I feel like, because he said not every character, is gonna get a new move. So I feel like Aswell might be one of the characters that doesn't get a new move.
That
But
could be
we'll
the
see.
case.
Maybe.
But they gave him a new move in season 1, right? At least one new move.
Yeah, 6B.
The-
They gave him multiple. They gave him
Yeah.
full crouch A plus B.
Yeah.
Which is okay, but they gave him 6B A plus B, which is really good. It was actually like retarded last patch. They nerfed it this patch. So that makes me sad. Hello?
You're lagging through that.
Oh, he DC'd. We're back to Chin Wolf, though. We're back.
Okay. Did you guys hear anything I said?
No, you were lagging.
Something about they
Oh.
changed 6B A plus B.
Oh, so I was talking about how so they gave him 2 new moves, right? Full crouch A plus B, which is alright. It would be a lot better if the stance transition wasn't punishable on hit, but they gave him 6B A slide B, which is really freaking good. Well, it was actually like kind of retarded last patch,
Mhm.
because you couldn't step the follow up, right? But
Mhm.
they nerfed it this patch to where you can, and that makes me really sad.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it could be that Aswell doesn't. He's one of the characters that doesn't get a new move, but I feel like his move set
Yeah.
is so like dynamic that it would
Yeah,
could
exactly.
easily fit in a
Yes.
new move somewhere, even if it wasn't even like an amazing move.
Yeah, I
but
mean,
like,
they could add like a spear sword.
Yeah,
move,
they can still give him a new
spear
move.
axe or something.
I mean, Keelik, the soul charge cancel is new,
Mm-hmm.
and he has 2 new moves in the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like maybe like the newer characters may not get a new move, or like a DLC character may not get a new move or something. But it's hard to say. We won't
Aswell
know.
gets like a 3rd CE or something.
Instead of save use power, it's like
A CE that lasts even longer than Savior's
it's like the opposite of save use power. It's like
Super Savior's power.
Doombringer's power.
Doomfinger's power.
Something. It's like what
Oh,
was that?
no, he does. Okay, here's the idea. So, you know how in the Amy story there's like Aswell clones. His super, he gets his other Aswell buddy to come and just like hold them and just start stabbing them.
It's like a noob Cybot super.
yeah. Exactly. That's what they should do.
Or like that one episode of Naruto where all the clones run and jump on and explode.
Oh
Yes,
god.
They all save use power at
That
the
could be
same
the fourth
time.
weapon. He has a shadow clone jutsu. He's like, and then all the other Aswell start
Aswell.
like Beyblading at him.
All break attacks.
Oh god.
That
You-
sounds really fun.
You get up off the ground and block, your
only
guard
Aswell.
instantly breaks.
Guard crushes in 1.
You see on the ground, but they're like the other Aswell just picks me like, where do you think you're going?
Amazing.
That would be amazing.
It would be a thrill, definitely. No one laughed at that. I'm sad.
No, you won't laugh. You weren't funny.
Damn
I
it.
smirked. Does that count?
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Okay.
So, yeah, so we got the season 2 new moves, definitely awesome. The change to RE looks like the mechanics a little bit different.
It doesn't go into the animation anymore or something, and I was like, huh.
I kind of
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
like,
Interesting.
carry it
I'm
and
not
then you
sure
block
like
it
what
out of
happened
the screen.
exactly. Yeah. I was like, okay, so reversal edge is different. Not sure how I feel about that. I might like it or I might dislike it depending on like the
I-
properties and stuff.
Yeah, I need to see the numbers.
Yeah, I think I like that
Exactly.
the animation may not be there anymore because it was really like time-consuming cinematic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you hit
Mhm.
round 2, it's like, all right, you've been in this thing for like 20 seconds. Not that long, like
Actually,
10, like 10
kind
seconds.
of like the reversal edge, so we'll see.
Yeah. We'll see how they do it. They may
Mhm.
be something we don't even know, right? It could just be like a different thing on block or something now. Or...
Yeah, I think you and I are like one of the 2 people who actually like reverse ledge.
Yeah, we're like
Like
we're
man,
very
everyone hates
few.
this shit.
Yeah,
Mhm.
everyone hates that shit. Yeah.
Mhm. So what do you guys like about reverse ledge? Since you are the 2 outliers.
Um, I like the guessing part of like ABK. You can run mind games, and I really like to like it lets you like it's a riskier way to like deny your opponent's mix up, right? Like
Mhm.
it's because sometimes people will do like delayed mix ups,
Yeah.
and so where like if you GI like you're gonna get hit, right? Because GI only like lasts 12 frames. I really like reverse ledge because like it's riskier, but like you can actually just like it adds another layer, right?
Yeah.
So where you can like
Mhm.
completely deny their mix up and like they have to use like an RE safe move. Like it just like I feel like it adds a lot of depth to the game.
Mhm.
Yeah,
on
I
DP.
like it because it can make things like less spammy.
That's true.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
Unless of course you're fighting Zhanghua, in which case it does nothing.
Well, but that's a trade-off, right? Because you can guard impact her much easier.
That's true.
Yeah, exactly. Unless you're Union Magician. Then,
Then you get Kayane to do like everything that's
yeah.
like not RE safe.
Only the RE, only like the 2 RE unsafe moves.
Like Kayane, how do you not know any of them? I was getting so mad at that match. I was actually, I remember it because I with Coolsy McGee. We're watching it on the fucking stream, and I'm literally yelling at my monitor like, "How the fuck do you not know anything? I don't know how to deal with this. You're beating him everywhere else. He just reversal edges, and you're losing."
Mhm.
That
God,
definitely made
Yeah,
me
and he
upset
like
as
did
well.
like REA literally every time.
Every single time, yeah.
I don't even remember that part. It was all.
There was one more thing he did. He did 2 things. He did reverse ledge. Oh, he kept doing the soul charge teleport and like reverse ledge,
Yeah.
and that's pretty much how you won, just using
Yeah.
the new teleport and Mari.
Mhm. But speaking of Kayane, she got top 8 at Evo, the first woman to ever make a top 8 at a main event. At
Congratulations
Evo.
Very
to her.
good.
Right, that was awesome to see. Her 2B, she definitely put in the work with that character.
Mhm.
That might be,
Songwall wasn't looking too good though.
yeah.
I don't think it ever worked out for her.
I don't think it
Right.
did. I think she played 1 game on stream with Zhanghua and then went to 2B.
Yeah, she should have just
I
played
think she
TV.
might have played 1 night the entire tournament. I could 2. Oh, 2. Oh, she played Shanghua game against Gung Ho.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
so
Yeah.
okay, so she played X twice.
Yeah, she should not play that character.
Yeah.
Just play TV.
Yeah, it seems like she has a lot more success with 2B.
Mhm. I mean, yeah, she made top 8. She beat
Yeah.
Gung Ho, which was definitely like she beat a lot of people. She did really awesome.
She should did
job.
some nasty stuff against Gung Ho.
She did.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like those cheap ass the cheapies ring outs.
The ring out from like mid screen on that Sophie
Yeah, I
stage.
was
Like,
like,
how
what
the
is
hell do
that
you
shit?
ring out that far?
I honestly like I was watching it. I'm like, this isn't gonna ring out, and like it's getting closer to the edge. I'm like, this ends right. Like this stops, and it kept going. I'm like, this is gonna ring out, and then it rung out, and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
that shit and I was like, holy fucking shit. Like, that's insane.
Looking like a Mina combo.
That like better than a Mina combo.
They did. Like that was crazy.
Yeah.
In that instance.
Yeah, like damn.
Uh.
That was a crazy combo. I guess for post coming up with Cassandra. We'll talk about Cassandra. Have you been playing Cassandra at all, or played against her? Or sparred with her?
So I went to Wednesday night fights yesterday, and it was yesterday. It was pretty much Cassandra night fights. Like I think like literally more than half of the people there were playing Cassandra. So I got a lot of XP playing against her. And I played her a little bit before just to like lab her and like to make sure like I don't get like janked or anything.
Yeah.
And, she seems mad cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
she has Soul Calibur 5 frame data and Soul Calibur 6, and that's insane.
Mhm.
Like even like on block, like
Mhm.
her BB has like a mix up. Like she can do like BK, which is +2 on block, but if you duck for BK, she can do like I think it's like Behold or something, and she'll knock you down.
You can GI both though. BK and
Oh,
Behold.
you can GI. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. All right.
Her I-16 that has good range and is hard to whiff
her-
punish. That does
Her
75 damage.
wall rising B. Her wall rising B is pre-patch Yoshi wall rising B, which was retarded. Like
On counter hit
it's a
does like
counter
a grip.
hit launcher. Yeah, it does a freaking crap ton of damage, and if she's in like I forgot her mode, Almighty, Terror Charge,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Like
Divine
Divine
Force. Divine Force.
Oh, Divine Force. Yeah,
Everyone just calls it
does
Terror
like
Charge.
I
4
keep
damage,
forgetting it. I
yeah.
was like the lightning shit whenever I'm streaming because I can never remember it.
Everyone calls it Terror. I call it Almighty. As well. Yeah. So when she's in Divine Force, yeah, like she just seems insane. Like her BB is also insane. Like it pushes back so much
Mhm.
to where like if she fishes for like her long range BB, which is saved RE and everything, it's a reset to neutral on block.
Yep.
Like because it just pushes back so far, and her movement is amazing. So it's like you just play her very basic, and
Yep.
like yeah,
And her
I like
1K is +2, I
she
believe.
seems
yeah. I think so.
+2. She also has full crouch 1K, which is a mid.
Mhm.
And it doesn't do that much. It's +2 on block.
Mm.
Yeah, and
She's always
it's
had that
also
move, I think.
yeah, it was also plus in other games, I think. Also +2 in this game is like better than +4.
Okay.
And I think it's like amazing because like if you're at +2 and they 2A and you do single B, you get a guaranteed critical edge, right? So like you can just condition them with like 1K to just sit there, and you can just do whatever the fuck you want. You can just keep going low because they're gonna be so scared to try and disrespect you. And I think that's like insane.
Yeah.
Like that she has a plus on hit low, yeah, like
She has
right in their face.
lots of moves that leave her at +2.
Everything in her kit is like +2, and she has an I-14 BB, so it's like
And she has the
yeah,
crouch grab too, so I think
yeah, she has a
I
crouch
think that
grab
would be
too.
2A and a low block.
Yeah, so it's like this character can just continue pressure. She seems like a very um blue boy kind of character, so I wanted to try her out
You know,
as a
maybe
secondary.
we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see
I don't
what the
know.
future
I
holds.
can just yeah, her like frames and mids are like really retarded. And
Her whenever you have the Divine Force, her 16 frame punish is super fucked up,
oh yeah,
and
6B A plus B.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then her 6K is also super fucked up because if you get the counter hit and you get into the tackle stance and you get the unblockable punch, and if you fully charge the bull rush thing, it does like 80 something damage. Like
Jesus
you just
Christ.
like delete somebody.
And the fully charged one is plus on
Seems
block.
like she's like a
Yeah, the fully
season
charged
2
one's plus.
character in season 1 or something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
Like, just oh my god, that character. She seems retarded. Like obviously it's like too early to say anything, but when I saw her, I was like, this character is definitely top 5. Like if not
Yeah,
like
I feel
the
like it's
best character
obvious.
in the game. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
might be the best character. We'll see. I'm definitely gonna try her out.
Yeah, like Dre said in the chat, it's like a mini nightmare, but always plus and fast.
Yeah, it's
Yeah. Like,
It was really when I was in training, I was like, I'm having a really hard time finding something that's like -14.
yeah.
Like
I can't punish anything. Like I don't like. I was like, all right, I'm a labber because I have an I-10. Like, what can I punish? I was like, okay, 3B. Okay, this low's -14, cool. But this low, hey, this low is like -12. Okay, so like can't even punish all her lows.
yeah, like
Yeah, and I was
have
like,
you
holy
seen
shit.
the clip of her doing jump AK and like every Keelik move that jumps misses?
I did not. That sounds
Hold on,
retarded.
let me link it in Discord.
Okay. Link it in the Discord because I can't
Yeah,
watch
yeah.
stream chat, it might lag. Yeah.
Where is it? There you go. Check this shit out. So stupid.
Please send help. Let's see.
And the only thing Keelik can do about it on block is like 2A at some ranges.
Oh God. Okay.
Like what the fuck?
her REK also rings out through walls and goes like as
I
far
heard
as
that's a glitch
Also-
though.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
glitch.
that is a glitch.
Yeah, it's a glitch.
But yeah.
Is there something you're supposed to do to get it to glitch? out?
Should you just run with them? Like you land the REK
Oh,
and
you
you
just
just
run?
like run, yeah, and it's just a
Okay.
ring
Mhm.
out. I feel like that's something we should consider banning for tournaments. Cause that's like overpowered as fuck. If she lands REK on like most stages in this game, you auto win the round.
Well,
Like even in round 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
So
it sends you so far that even
something-
without the lethal hit, you'll still get like rung out. And
yeah,
stuff.
unless like the bounce patch comes soon, like within the month, that's something.
No. I doubt
Yeah,
that.
like,
Hey,
then
they
we
like
should
to let it sit.
look into banning, like, cause like if you land it and you don't run with them, like you don't get the ringing out, right? So
So as long as you're running forward the whole time,
I think so.
it'll
That's
ring
what it
out every
looked like.
time.
Yeah.
There
Okay.
could be something else you have to do, but I think you just run them.
Yeah,
and you
well,
get
I
it
guess
done.
we'll have to look into it. But yeah, if that's the case, it may be something that like you'd have to ban because that seems
Yeah, that's
ridiculous.
kind of stupid.
It seems kind of whack, yeah.
Yeah, because you're literally like glitching the game, and it's clearly not intended.
Yeah, that's like a lizard man thing, doing
Yeah.
that shit.
Yeah.
Exactly. What was it called? Something cancel?
Yeah, he would like cancel a
I
stance or
forgot what
something.
it's called.
Yeah, it was like a
Yeah.
stance cancel or something that he would do. I don't know. Reptile would probably know.
I think it was called like variable cancel or something. It was a
Yeah, I
thing
think it was
you
variable
use,
cancel.
Yeah, in SC3.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna use restroom.
Okay.
Okay.
So I guess we will talk. I guess Cassandra. So that character seems really strong.
Yeah, character mad cheap.
Yeah, there's been some talks about like kind of like the meta in Caliber 6 right now, where it's maybe the characters that were considered to be untouchably strong, or maybe not quite as strong. Yeah, they're still really good, but like they're definitely the other characters that
I
seem to
feel
be kind of
like
creeping up a bit. How do you feel about that?
Yeah. So it's like Aswell Siegfried top, right?
Yeah.
With especially in patch 1.3 where like guard damage you couldn't GI against them, right? Because you just lost the round because you'd be flashing red. Every patch after that, um, characters were buffed repeatedly, and like they kind of stayed the same. And not only that, but like the system kind of changed to where like guard damage doesn't matter as much anymore.
Yeah.
So I feel like they're not as strong as they were before, but they're still top tier. They're
Oh,
just
yeah.
like there's no longer as big of a discrepancy. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely agree with this. Like they're definitely very
Yeah.
strong characters. Except
Mhm.
Siegfried, buff Siegfried sucks.
Yeah, buff as well.
Buff as well.
He just got nerfed.
He's
Like,
dude, he's got
that's
nerfed.
not fair. Yeah,
Yeah,
6
right.
PA slide me, give me it back. Like he deserves it, please.
Give him an I8.
Give him an I8. Make AB I8, please. Thank you.
Oh man, that'd be actually hot garbage.
That'd be
That'd be actually crazy. But yeah,
that'd be
I feel
fucking
like
retarded. Holy shit.
yeah, I feel like it's pretty accurate though to say that like yeah, characters that were considered to be like untouchably strong are still really strong and really good, but obviously there's other characters that are viable and like as it's shown with Evo, Valdo 1, who was considered to be by NA a really bad character. So Michael, for what you missed, we were talking about you're echoing a bit by the way.
I am. Let me.
We were talking about buffing Aswell and Siegfried because they need it.
Yeah, that's what we're talking
Oh,
about.
they do. Yeah. Better.
Yes. So we were talking about the characters that were considered like the top 2 or top characters in the game are still really powerful, but like other characters are kind of like the meta's kind of shifting almost where like the other characters are becoming better or people are exploring them more and doing better with those characters.
Yeah, but it's like
The-
it
the- I
doesn't
think-
matter because it's just gonna change again.
I think the
Yeah.
biggest problem with this meta is like it really feels to me like this meta is all about like guard damage and Oki. And like if you have both, you're top tier. I think the only character that I think is top tier that doesn't have both is Zaselma. And if you have one, you're pretty
Really?
good.
You don't think he has Loki or guard damage?
No, I think his mix-ups kind of suck. He has decent guard damage, especially with like 3AB hold and stuff, but like I don't know, his grabs, like he can poke with 1B, but it's negative, right? And it pushes back really far. His mix-up is really good with orbs, but with that it just feels kind of like, especially relatively in like Soul Calibur 6 where like there's Muscle Buster, Full Crash 3K, like SS, like all these dumb options where he has like 1B, unlike throws that that don't have Oki afterwards, so you can't chain them.
Yeah, I guess where the Siegfried player perspective is
and if you don't have both like Cervantes or Keelik, then I think like you're a trash character.
yeah, it definitely feels like what does Cervantes or Keelik do on Oki other than like 2KU?
This way,
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah, it's literally 2K. Like that's
Oh
you
wait,
soul charge.
the Cervantes players they K2 now. They K2.
Oh shit, they K2. You're
Yeah,
right.
they
Oh,
K2.
yeah. He's so Serbi's better.
So I would like to like have the meta change a little bit to where like cause like a person like people talk about like how Servi has like a really trash neutral, but I don't think his neutral is that bad, and Keelik has good neutral too. I would like the meta to change a little bit to where like neutral matters more, and like
Yeah.
guard damage and like Oki doesn't matter as much.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, I
we'll
think
see.
that definitely like Siegfried excels in like the guard
Mm.
damage department really well.
That's kind of like it really felt to me like something that made Aswell really busted was the nerf to reversal edge, because like he has really shitty RE options and like he has great guard damage, right? But like you remember how pre-patch if you landed a reversal edge, it healed your guard, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
especially if you parried something like Beyblade.
Yeah,
Now
guard
it's just
damage
like
doesn't matter.
yeah, now it's like RE was like hella good against Aswell because like he doesn't have very many RE safe moves. And like it healed your guard gauge for parrying him, so it was like, and he has shitty RE options. But then like they nerfed the crap out of RE, and now it's like if you RE against Aswell, like you'll probably hit it because like a lot of his moves are RE unsafe, especially if like you read your opponent's timing. But like, do you really want to lose 20% of your guard gauge versus Aswell?
Nope, especially when he can force
Yeah,
block you for
yeah,
14%.
yeah,
Or and wait for the reversal to lethal it. Like,
yeah. It's like,
It's a lot more risky, definitely,
yeah.
to do that option. Which I guess is why maybe we see reversal edge less often now, is because it is a pretty high risk, and some characters can like really punish you for it.
Yeah, if I'm flashing yellow and like I land an RE, I'm like, holy shit, this doesn't feel good at all. Maybe I shouldn't have reverse ledge, even though I landed it.
Yeah.
So
Well, it's like that with Siegfried. Like if I run
Yeah.
up to you and you reverse ledge and like I waited, it's like okay, well prepare to eat this lethal hit because I'm a chief hold spinner behind
and
you.
like it sucks when you miss it because like you're eating guard damage and like they're probably knocking you down into even more guard damage. So it's
Oh
like,
yeah.
and like it's not even as rewarding to hit because it gives like a lot less meter. So I
Mhm.
don't really like what they did to RE. I feel like they over nerfed it. Maybe just making give less meter, or and like not healing guard gauge and like instead like leaving it neutral on hit or something would have been like a lot better than like what it is now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll see what they do in season 2, I guess.
Yeah,
But for now, it's
we'll see.
definitely not
Yeah,
nearly
for now,
as
yeah,
good as it was.
I
So
like it, but I don't use it very much in this meta.
yeah, I've noticed like the last time we played, you were using it far less than the time previous,
Yeah. Oh really?
or
Yeah.
a few times like the
Also,
like before
Aswell's
that.
RE options suck. Please give him a K, thank you.
Instead of just a no option, instead of just like a. Actually, the K option is really terrible against Siegfried's.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
he has multiple hit. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So if I do A or B and you teleport, it's like, all right, well, I'm
Dude,
still gonna hit you.
it's so fucked up versus Zasamel, because like his REB beats everything, right?
Mhm.
Or trades with B, and like the only counterplay I have is to sidestep it. But if you sidestep it, it's -10. So if I'm not in sword, then Zasamel can just spam REB on me, and if I read it, I literally get nothing. So it's just very annoying having that shitty REK.
Yeah. It's really weird that they gave him that option. You know.
Yeah, I think they wanted him to have like a bad RE so he can't, because like if Aswell lands RE and he gets meter, like early game, you're kind of fucked.
Pre-patch,
So
pre-patch
yeah,
soul charge.
especially pre-patch.
Oh my
Pre-patch.
god.
Where you could Beyblade it, like you the pre-patch RE and
Yeah,
pre-patch
kind of
soul
those
charge.
bitches.
If you like, it's like I don't care. I'll lose RE, right? Because I'm like I only have two options, so I'm probably gonna lose. But then like I don't care. I have meter.
Right?
You can, yeah, you can win the RE. I'm gonna soul charge and win the round.
You showed them
So
the power of reason, then you
I
Beyblade
feel
6
like
times.
exactly. You literally,
Everything
dude. I
is 1
like.
damage.
I,
and then
it's
forever.
insane because like I played pre-patch Aswell, but I didn't Beyblade. When like you could have literally Beybladed 6 times pre-patch. That's insane. Like, and you could get ring outs from the middle of the stage.
Mhm.
Because it carried so freaking far.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was crazy.
Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't abuse it.
Yeah. Actually, speaking of Beyblade, real quick, did you see what happened to Sonic Fox versus Lolo?
I watched the match, but was there something particular that I'm supposed
Like
to
so,
remember?
like the last round when Sonic Fox went to Beyblade over top of Lolo.
Oh, and
on
he
Oki,
wung himself
and
out.
like he went
Yes,
over him,
yes,
and then
yes,
it
you're
spun
right.
back around,
Yeah.
and he wrung himself out.
That was so unfortunate. I was like shit.
Like, damn, I don't know. I've never seen that happen before. I was like, oh, weird. I guess 2B
Same.
stage being whack, like as usual.
That
Yeah,
stage
that was
sucks.
fucked up. Yeah.
That stage is like probably the worst stage in the game, just because of like how
Dude, that stage is laggy too. Like it's really annoying to play.
yeah, the walls
The
suck.
walls suck. It's janky. There's a whatchamacallit, there's a 1P advantage.
Yep.
Like this stage is just stupid.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know. I feel like hopefully they change it around a bit so like it's more symmetrical. Like they put a wall or remove a wall, or something, right? Because
Mhm.
there's the one stage, or there's a couple stages, I think. The plane stage, I think. It has a single wall on the one side,
Yeah.
right? And then three sides of ring out, which totally balance. Each player has the same thing on each side. And that stage is walls work, which is also nice.
No, I like that stage.
Yeah, it's actually one of my favorite stages. I like it a lot.
I think my favorite stage is Astral Chaos. I really like the concept of the breakable wall into like those flashy ass ring out combos.
Yeah, I like that stage also because if
Yeah,
it's
you do.
if
With your
it's
character.
if it's a yellow wall or a red wall, oh, you're dead.
Yeah, Siegfried.
Uh,
Yeah, that's a wrap.
yeah, that stage is also kind of messed up for my character because like my back is to the wall, right?
Yep.
But I can ring you out with a low.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's pretty insane.
Yep. It's yeah.
Yeah.
I think it would be nice to have more kind of stages that were a little bit more unique to similar to like Astral Chaos, where like it had like a mechanic that kind of changed the stage, or like how in Soul Calibur 5, where like if you rung someone out on the stage, you
The
jump
stage
down to a
changed.
different
Yeah, I missed
stage.
dynamic
Yeah.
stages that like changed after rounds and stuff. That was so cool.
I like the dynamic stage in SC6 that no one realizes this is a dynamic stage until you tell them.
Yeah,
Oh, which
The
Astaroth stage, right?
green one.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, the
Like,
walls
oh
change.
wait, that wall moves. Oh, I didn't know.
I literally didn't know that for like 3 months. And then like I
Yeah.
was like watching a stream one day and I was like, wait, did the fucking wall just move? Like
Yeah, you never know. There's like no transition animation at all.
That's hilarious.
yeah, that'd be
like,
nice
what-
if they added that
yeah.
for like viewers or something, where like the walls at the beginning of the round like they move.
Yeah, make it more obvious because like it's really easy to not notice that.
Right? Like I literally like months of the game and I didn't realize, and people still don't know. Like maybe
Yeah.
someone even in the chat who's like, "What?
What? What are you guys talking about?
Like, what are you guys talking about right here?" I don't even think it changes in training mode, right? It's just like set at like the first round one, right?
Probably not, because like I think
know.
when you ring someone out in training mode, it just like resets.
Yeah, so I think it's just like the
yeah.
single one. So if you ever there on training mode, you may have just never realized it. And when you're in the middle of a match, you're not constantly you're just looking for like where the wall is, right? So you may not even been paying attention fully. So it would be nice again to have more dynamic stages because those are cool and fun. Don't bring back Raft. We already have.
Oh, don't, please don't.
We already have
No,
too many small stages that have ring out on all sides.
Yeah.
Or you know,
Bring back the money bit,
That's-
please.
yeah, money pit.
That's one of the money pit. That's one
Yeah.
of the things like I don't like about Soul Calibur 6. Like it feels so scrubby because like every character has like a reverse ring out. Where it's like I win positioning battle, right? But I feel like I get punished for doing that because everyone has a freaking reverse ring out.
Mhm.
So like in other Soul Caliburs, I feel like if you push someone to the edge, like they have to be super scared, right? Like in other fighting games, you push someone to the wall, like you're fucking them up, right?
Yep.
In Soul Calibur 6, like I push like Zast or Yoshi or Ivy. There's like so many goddamn characters that are getting like.
You don't even
even,
have
like,
to push Ivy to the back of the edge. She can be like
Yeah, she can just chill there. Exactly.
relatively near the edge.
Yeah, exactly. And she can just like 9B plus KU. It's
Yeah,
like.
yeah.
Yep.
Like now instinctively, like even when I play against Raphael and stuff, like sometimes I just instinctively back off just because
Yeah,
I'm
when
like,
they don't even have one.
yeah,
I do the same
yeah, I instinctively do that.
Yeah, because you're
I don't
just
like
like
that.
afraid of
I wish
getting
they
a
would,
round
like-
stolen.
I wish they would like remove or like nerf some of the reverse ring outs because it's just so
Yeah.
scrubby.
Well, even
Or
like
just
Yoshi's
in
are still
general,
really
I mean.
good. Like his 2-2B still rings out from really far.
Even ring outs in general, yeah.
Yeah.
Or just, like
R.I.P.
Like,
Flapjack in that one.
I
patch.
find like the patching can be kind of weird when it comes to like ring out combos because they changed like Shanghua's and Helix and some of
No
the
one
characters I
else's.
can't remember.
they
but then it's like
changed.
they kept Minas
okay,
the whole
sorry.
time.
Yeah.
Right.
They changed Shanghua's and Keelix, and they buffed Sangmina's and Aswell's.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like, oh, yeah, it was like,
Yeah, it's stuff like that. Where it's like,
Aswell-
why?
Because like as broken as pre-patch Aswell was, he actually had a garbage ring out game, right?
Mhm.
Like he actually wrung himself out,
Mhm.
like with 6BB pre-patch. Like it was glitch.
Yeah.
It just wrung yourself out.
Yeah.
I mean, he had 6B8, but 6BB carried further, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
But then they gave him 4A plus B, and like 6BB stopped ringing yourself out, and like now his carry's way better. And then they like nerfed X's and Keelix when it was like everyone has an amazing.
You know,
ring out
I'm
game.
fine with them having nerfed ring outs, but it's like
They should nerf it for
I don't know
everyone.
why it's like like what is the case by case reasoning?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. They either like nerf it across the board or give it to everyone, or else like it's not fair because ring outs are so important.
Yeah, well, it's literally insta kill, right? It doesn't matter how
Mhm.
much life you have. You could have 1 HP
Yeah.
or 200 HP left. Doesn't matter. That
Exactly.
round's gone. And it can be very tilting too to get rung out, especially if you have a massive life lead and you get rung out.
Yeah.
You get clipped by a stray 2-2B from Mina. It's like, all right, well, hopefully they drop
She
this.
runs up, she sees, yeah, she
Yeah.
6 people's K.
Yeah.
Or like you mess up and like you don't pay attention, you get hit by 448 lethal hit from the middle of the stage, and you just die, and you're like, oh, okay,
Yep.
I'm dead.
You tech into a
Instead of
4.
block
Yeah,
or
yeah.
slack low.
You tech into a 4-4A lethal hit. Well, we're dead. Like, unfortunate. So, Michael, what do you have up for topics? I know we have a couple we were talking about before.
Oh, is the rapid fire thing?
Yeah, we're gonna
Alright,
do a
right
little
here-
segment.
Here's our
like to
segment.
do.
We did this with Rich Sticks for the first time,
And it was pretty fun.
and it seemed like it went well. So I'm gonna say things. I
I
wish I
would say
wrote
the
more.
first thing that comes to mind, right?
Yeah, first word.
One word.
Single, one word.
One word. Okay.
Okay. Season 2.
Good.
Cassandra.
Overpowered.
Is that 2 words?
Hyphen.
don't-
Hyphen.
Oh, hyphen.
OP.
OP.
There we
OP.
go.
Patroclus.
Best
Buff blank.
as well.
Most interesting international player.
Utoto.
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
No.
Evo.
Bad. It was almost really good, but you know.
No, that's good. Evo Japan.
Voldu.
Zubaz is Siegfried.
Good. Wait, I said
Oh.
good, right? Great.
Great. Oh, thank you.
Oh. Zubaz, take one away. My list kind of sucks. You need to give a topic right now. Only
Topic
one.
topic
Only
right
one.
now.
Yes,
okay.
yes. You can do it.
Soul Calibur 4.
Trash.
All right, that's our rapid fire segment.
All right,
I need to
all right.
practice better in the future, but
We did it in like 5 minutes beforehand.
we always do it in like 2 seconds.
Yeah. Let's see. What else could we go over? We're gonna wrap it up shortly because we're about an hour and 10
Let's
minutes
see, we
in.
talked about Evo Season 2, Cassandra. The
What's your
meta.
next tournament?
I want to go to Summer Jam, but probably not Summer Jam. So, like, probably NEC. We'll see.
I am planning
There
to
might,
also
there
go
might
to
be
NEC.
tournaments. I mean, Soul Calibur 6, there's probably like a tournament that'll pop up close by, so
Mhm.
probably that. But like my next big tournament that like a lot of people will be at will probably be NEC. Maybe Summer Jam. Maybe.
I know if you win TFC or Summer Jam, you get like a
Mhm.
free hotel or
Free
something.
hotel.
And
Yeah.
I think free registration.
Okay.
Dang.
Maybe TFC. We'll see. Definitely want to attend at least one tournament before NEC because there's like 5 months of downtime or 4 months of downtime. Yeah.
Season 2 will probably be out by NEC.
Yeah, exactly. So
Mhm.
it would be nice to get some experience before
Yeah.
season 2.
It would
Yeah.
be definitely nice. I'm excited to go to NEC because I get to meet all the people I didn't get to see at Defend the North. Like yourselves. If you guys are both
Right.
going, I'll be
Right.
there. We can hang out.
Hell
we
yeah.
can, get some big dinner, play some Secret Hitler.
Sounds good.
That'd be a great time. So I'm looking forward to that. Isn't there a tournament of Cali? There might be a Cali tournament coming up. I
Oh,
don't know.
Tournament of California? Yeah. It's more of like a regional rather than a major, but I'll be there.
You'll
It's
get
very
Ben
close.
get
It's
Ben
like
with V's out
40
there.
minutes away. Hell yeah, get Ben. I think it's like gonna be the NorCal SoCal guys, because we went to NorCal, so I assume they'll probably come to ours.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Cool. Let's see. Controversial topic. For caliber players of NA, East Coast or West Coast, what players are better overall?
Overall,
Yeah.
I mean, overall, East Coast, like you're gonna average it. East Coast
Yeah.
players.
like if you average it, yeah, East Coast wins.
I don't think that's controversial.
Yeah.
Is it controversial? I don't know.
I don't know. I kind of
I
agree.
don't
It's a
think
fact.
so.
Yeah,
Like, I
it's
kind
kind of
of
a
just
fact.
like when you said it, I was like, East Coast literally instantly came to mind. So I was
Yeah.
like, didn't even think about that one. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like their
Well, you didn't
general
get
skill
last at
level.
the team tournament at Evo, so East Coast sucks.
Yo, Team Canada though,
Yeah, Canada though.
Yeah, Team Canada killing Team Japan. That was
dude,
surprising.
Lord
Yeah.
Dratheon,
Lord Raytheon killing the Lord Utoto himself.
the God Killer Dratheon.
Should have just subbed you in for grand finals, Raytheon.
Just tag out.
Yeah, just
Just
tag
like-
out after
Nightmare,
the
bro.
reset. After the reset, it's like, hey, it's your turn.
tie his hair up in a hat, put some glasses on. Be like, yo, what's up? I'm blue. Get him some stilts. Be like, yeah, what's up? I'm blue. I play Aswell. Just kidding. Playing Nightmare for this matchup.
This matchup is bad. I play Nightmare.
Blue God, known Nightmare picker.
Yeah. Exactly.
I've
Um,
lost a lot of respect for Blue Boy since he picked Nightmare.
True.
I guess another
Filthy
thing.
Nightmare picker, Blue Boy.
Yeah. I guess one difference, between Caliber 5 to 6 was, did you play like a lot of characters in 5? Like,
Yes, I played a lot of secondaries. I like playing secondaries more in SC5 because they were a lot more brain dead.
yeah,
Like they were just really easy to pick up. Yeah, like you could like literally make a game plan with Serving like Aeon and stuff with like Maxi.
Aeon
Like
was-
yeah, it's like 668 4 people's game, Maxi 68 plus B. Like moves had such insane properties in that game. They could like make game plan with like 4 moves
you
and like
walk
just
up,
beat people. Yeah, like
walk
it
up,
was just
wait, 1B Brave Edges Aeon, ring them out.
in this game like I try to like pick up like brain dead characters as secondaries, but I don't have as much success because you still need to learn. Like there's just so much in this game, like lethal hit combos, reversal edge off. It's just like
Yeah.
a lot deeper. So yeah.
Yeah, I definitely feel like there is a steeper
Um,
learning curve to picking up multiple characters.
Also,
in
I
this game.
feel like the movement in this game also makes the game a lot deeper.
Yeah.
Cause like yeah, in Soul Calibur 5 movement was like a hard read.
Mhm.
Yeah. So like you could like after like Pat 1K,
Mhm.
like I could literally make a game plan with just like BB or grab. Like
yeah,
hey,
that moving
yeah.
in Soul Calibur 5 was like doing a reversal edge.
yeah, exactly.
Like,
So
it's
like
just-
it just
yeah,
Soul Calibur 5 was literally the entire game was just like it felt like a mind game. It's like hey, I hit this. Now you have to make some sort of hard read to get out of my pressure. And it just felt like the entire game.
Yeah, there was
in
like
Soul
barely
Calibur
anything you
6,
do that was like
yeah.
low risk.
Exactly. In Soul Calibur 6, it's like, I can GI. Is my opponent gonna GI? Is he gonna RE? Is he gonna sidestep? Is he gonna backstep? Is he gonna mash his 10 frame? There's like so many things that you have to look out for.
Yeah.
And I feel like that makes the game a lot deeper.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap up in just a second, Davis.
Mhm.
So I guess final.
Chill out,
topic-
Davis.
Yeah, shut up, Davis.
But like even though the game's a lot deeper, like I still feel like hard reads are like really rewarding because of lethal hits. Like if you like hard read and like fulfill like a specific condition, like with
Yeah.
punish a 2-2A or something. Sorry, a 2A with like grow 4-4K or something. You can still get a lot of damage. So I kind of like that.
Yeah, I feel like the hard reads are just like different now,
Mhm.
right? Because like
Yeah.
again with like like I Siegfried perspective, if I like read a 2A or a 2K or something and I 4-4B over it, like that's big damage on my part.
Yeah.
So it definitely the risk reward is different now, but you can still get it.
But at the same time, like even though like there's like a lot of options you can do sometimes. Like there's certain options in this game that just like make no sense and
Yeah.
you can like make a game plan around it. Like for example, like frame data in this game sucks and a lot of stuff is like +2, right?
Mhm.
Let's say I'm playing against like Amir Aswell and I'm at +2. They can literally on defense make a game plan of just mashing out their 10 frame
Yep.
and like the only thing I have on offense to beat it as +2 is 2A.
Mhm.
Yeah, which I don't like that. Like I feel like
Yeah.
sometimes like the bad frame data in this game like really dumbs down the game because it's
Yeah.
like it has bad frame data. There's so many freaking goddamn 10 frames and 12 frame 2As. So like when I hit someone, they're just gonna 2A or AA me, and like
Mhm.
I only have one move in my entire kit that beats that. So
Yeah.
I don't like that. Yeah,
Relatable.
it feels
Relatable.
really scrubby. Yeah.
Yep. I don't understand the feeling when I'm +2 and I'm like, all right, well they're gonna do the I-10s, so I have to counter their
Yeah,
I-10.
you have the hard read at +2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is
So,
unfortunate. I guess to do a final topic, we're approaching an hour and a half now of for I guess the season 2 outlook. And there's like the community journal. What are things that you're hopeful for the season 2 of Soul Calibur 6?
what am I hopeful for? Well, first thing that comes to mind is obviously Pat. I
Of
really
course.
want Pat to be in the game.
Yep.
Yeah, but with Kasana coming out, like, having so
Yeah.
many of his moves, I'm like, this doesn't seem very likely. So I guess I really want at least one Soul Calibur 5 character to be in the game.
Okay.
Like, maybe it's Y. I don't know. Just any Soul Calibur 5 character, really. I wouldn't mind. That would make me happy. Kind of want Algol to come back too. Algol is like super cool.
Algo's
Like,
hype.
yeah.
That
Yeah, Algol is hella
character
hype.
do
Dude,
bubbles.
his soul charge, like he'd get his 6-6 Brave Edge or something. He lands it, he wins the round. If he doesn't, it's plus one block. Yeah.
His soul charge is literally just a touch of death combo.
Yeah, it's literally like he lands anything, he wins the round.
He
Yeah.
he needs like you know that Marvel character with like the big head in Marvel vs. Capcom where he's just riding around in a chair. They should give Algo like a flying chair. He just
Yeah.
Flying,
from the stage.
his projectile is his chair. He
He's
throws
flying
his chair
around.
at people. Yeah.
It's like
Okay.
Aswell's axe throw where he's like, "Hurrah!" It's like that, but a chair.
yeah, just make him an attack helicopter, basically.
Yes, pretty much. That'd be
Um,
awesome.
what am I most hopeful for? So two things. One, like I really like being able to activate Soul Charge offensively. I'm really looking forward to that. And the other thing I really look forward to from the trailer, it was actually Keelik that made me realize this. There's a lot of situations in this game that have like very minimal counterplay.
Mhm.
Like, if you like 2K only versus like Evil Keelik or something, or like you roll versus like Gross Avenger, things like that. There's like nothing the opponent can do. Like, even if they know you're gonna do that option. So
Yeah.
like, I hope in season 2, like by adding new moves, they like reduce, like they add counterplay, like to a lot more situations, because there's like some really fucked up situations in this game, and I hope they like minimize some of that in season 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
And okay, so that's I think that's a pretty good spot to end it. Blue, thank you for coming on the stream.
Thank
Yes,
you
thank
guys
you.
so much for having me.
Yeah, it was awesome having you.
I wanted to come. I was actually gonna hit you up about it eventually, but apparently you
But
did
then
it
you
first, and
ghosted
you
them.
did it twice.
Yeah.
I don't remember the first one, so maybe.
The first one was like I
Yeah.
think you were so I had the first podcast with Shen Chen, and then I think it was Party Wolf, and then we had Boom on the third one, and I think the third guest I asked you.
Oh,
Right?
My bad.
Right,
Yeah,
so the third guest was you, and you just didn't respond. So I was like, all right,
I
well,
wish I could tell you what happened, but I don't remember.
whatever. Well, but yeah, we'd love to have you
Yeah,
back
that's
on again sometime
yeah,
soon.
Of course, I'd love to be back on.
Maybe season 2 we'll do a
Maybe.
larger podcast with some of the guests we've already had on.
Well, you know what'd be cool? We could have like
Maybe
a
we
big
could have a 4 or
podcast.
5, exactly. Yeah.
That'd be sick.
But I'm saying what we could do is we could have people like review their characters in season 2.
That'd be
Um,
sick.
It's like a
That'd be
podcast.
cool. I like that. Yeah.
That'd be a cool idea. Yeah, we could have that's a sick idea.
Mhm.
You know, there we go. Content. Soul Calibur content. We got it. Where
Yeah.
where can you find Soul Calibur content? Well, we got 3
Kick the
streamers
router, twitch.tv/Zubaz.
slash Zubaz. We also got twitch.tv/ BlueGodSC, right?
BlueGod to use.
BlueGod2Us on both Twitter and Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
And we got twitch.tv party_wolf_ and on
That's
Twitter.
right.
So follow these two gentlemen on Twitter if you already haven't. I don't know why you wouldn't be already following them on Twitter, but if for some idiot reason you haven't,
Wow, that's no. You got
toxic streamer,
Wow.
toxic streamer. I'm going for the check mark.
Unwelcoming toxic streamer.
I'm going for
Going
the check mark. So give them a follow. Support the content they produce. Obviously, you want to see hype as well gameplay. Go see Blue. Support them. Give them your Prime sub. I saw on your screen you're about to hit the Prime sub on my channel. First off, don't fucking do that. Give it to Blue or Party Wolf. They deserve it more. And support them.
Appreciate it.
So we'll catch y'all later. Is there anything you'll want to say before we head out?
No, I guess.
Buff Aswell.
Go to Evo Japan, guys. Oh, Buff Aswell, yeah, of
Buff
course.
Buff
I already
Aswell.
said that, but I guess I'll say it again. Buff Aswell. Bring back 6B A slot B, please. Making it unsteppable is definitely fair, and it should be in the game. So
Okay.
please do that, Okubo. Thank you.
Yep.
I'm gonna talk about Evo Japan a little bit. Well, I guess we can do that next time. But I
Yeah,
was gonna say,
we'll do another one.
yeah,
Go
just
go the
go to
fuck to
Evo Japan,
NEC.
guys. I'll be there.
We should
I'll
make a
lap
Discord.
Alto. We should make a Discord or group conversation where you just add like everyone who's interested in going.
We'll see. I'll hit up the owner of BWV, see if I can make it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll catch y'all on the next episode, and we already have the guest for the next episode next week. I will, if you guys are
I think you
interested.
said already.
I did not say who it is.
You didn't?
I
I
did
thought you said
not.
on the stream.
No, I did not.
Oh.
I did not say who it was. It is
Say
another.
it in the Discord chat.
Yeah, I'll message you after. It's another top player. And if you want to ask questions on Twitter, maybe you can guess who it is.
Don't worry, it's not Linkors. Don't worry.
It's not Linkors. It's not Linkors. We would never have him on this podcast. Just kidding. No, we would definitely have Linkors on here. But yeah, guess who it is. Another top player. He is. You know, we'll see we'll see who he is. But if you guess it, maybe we'll make a little poll, and if it's guessed correctly, we'll announce it. So yeah, catch y'all later, guys. We will be around Tuesday of next week at around 2 p.m. Eastern. All right.
Yeah. Somewhere in
Alright.
there.